Welcome to the 31 Days of Halloween, presented by the Honor Society of Entertainment Arts at the LA Film School. I'm your host, Angel, and this is The Legacy of Fear, a journey through the evolution of horror and films that shaped our darkest imaginations. So dim the lights, settle in, and let the terror begin.
Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm all right! I'm all right.
Okay. Maybe you are. But for how long? If we're gonna beat this thing, we need those pages.
Then let's head down into that cellar and carve ourselves a witch.
Welcome back to the Legacy of Fear, part of the 31 Days of Halloween, brought to you by the Honor Society here at the LA Film School. I am Angel, I am your host, and today we honor the hero with the most battered face and the best one-liners in the history of horror. Bruce Campbell, and the birth of the cult legend named Ash Williams. What makes Campbell iconic isn't just Ash's chainsaw arm. It's the origin story. A group of friends, Sam Raimi, Rob Tabbert, Bruce, scraping together money, sleeping on floors, and shooting in a freezing Tennessee cabin. The Evil Dead was a miracle of DIY cinema. Guerrilla rigs, Ramocam rushes through the woods, gore gags built from supermarket finds. And in the center of it all, a leading man who would throw his body at the camera and keep getting back up. Early Ash isn't a swaggering hero. He's the last guy standing. Campbell plays terror straight, selling every bruise and pratfall with almost silent film commitment. You can feel the Three Stooges influence that Raimi and Campbell adored. Pain as a punchline, momentum as music. It was classic. Then Evil Dead 2 evolves the legend. Half sequel, half remix, it fuses horror mayhem with Looney Tune ferocity. Axes, geysers of blood, stop-motion nightmares, and the possessed hand set piece that cements Campbell as a physical comedy athlete. This is where Ash becomes Ash. Boomsticks, chainsaw, and quips delivered through a split lip. The movie invents a new gear, horror comedy as ballet. By Army of Darkness, Ash time warps into Ray Harryhausen fever dream. Campbell plays a flawed, egotistical, gloriously human hero, equal parts braggart and Braveheart. He's ridiculous and righteous. That tension, a loser who refuses to lose, is why fans imprint on him. He's not invincible, he's relentless. Ash rose during the video VHS boom, the exact moment when horror went from theaters to living rooms. Evil Dead became a forbidden tape you dared your friends to rent. Fandom didn't just watch, it carried Ash. Conventions, midnight screenings, bootleg teas. Campbell leaned in, shaking hands for hours, writing memoirs, and building a relationship-first cult stardom that predates modern creature culture. Decades later, Ash vs. Evil Dead proved the character still crackles, older, creakier, and somehow funnier. Campbell finds the bittersweet truth inside the slapstick, a man who never asked to be the chosen one, but keeps suiting up anyway. The show also completes the arc. Ash as leader, mentor, when the chainsaw revs, Still the baddest stock boy in housewares. Why Campbell matters beyond laughs? He's solidified horror comedy hero, paving roads from everything from Shaun of the Dead to Tucker and Dale. He proved that physical performance can be authorship, rubber face, controlled chaos, pain with precision. With Raimi, he helped popularize the camera language, crash zooms, whip pans, POV monsters that filmmakers still use. And he modeled cult stewardship. Treat fans like allies, not consumers. That's why Ash endures. Bruce Campbell didn't just play Ash. He invented a way to be a horror hero, bloody, hilarious, and defiantly human. The joke lands because the stakes are real. The scream sticks because the heart shows. So dim your lights, grab your boomstick, and remember, when you go shopping and it gets scary, run to Housewares and look for the guy with a chainsaw for an arm, a scar on his face, and a wicked quip to come back to any ghoul or haunt in the night. You just might be with tonight's hero, Ash. I thank you for visiting again today. I hope you have a fabulous day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.